Shalom, Bruchim Abaim. Welcome to the last video of this mini-series of 3 videos. So today we will finally answer this question from yesterday's video. The last question was, how can I actually decide whether I should use the future tense or the imperative to express the imperative? Yeah, if you haven't seen the other videos, you might not even understand that problem. So in the description of this video, I leave you the links to the other 2 videos that actually led to this third one. And in my personal opinion, it's better you first watch the first 2 videos before you watch this one. Another thing I want to tell you before you now move on to the answer of that question, I'm sure you are dying for it. This is all a rule of thumb, okay? I will repeat this several times in this video, but these are not clear-cut rules when it comes to that question. Imperative mode or future tense mode to actually express the imperative. Let me show you your options, and then you decide. So here I have placed a headline. As you can see, future tense equals new imperative. I remember that somebody said to me, Ruth, there's nothing new in that. True. It was also not my idea to call it new imperative, but it is in literature discussed as such. So, we are talking here anyway about colloquial Hebrew. Don't be confused when you see in something written and something official the correct imperative and not the future tense. And then the imperative, when you think about it, what is it? It's a command directed into the future. First I say it and then hopefully you do it. Okay, let's compare, and now I've changed already the title to New Imperative Colloquial Hebrew so that nobody later cries. Imperative and future tense. So, visit, baker. By the way, this is PL, levaker, visit, baker. In the future tense, it is tevaker. Watch out, baker and tevaker. Okay? So, anyway, visit, baker. Tevaker can mean visit, but also it means you will visit. Explain, hesper. This is from hif'il, lehaspir. And then we have the future tense, taspir. Explain or you will explain. Okay, so these are the possibilities we have for the use. When we look at it closer, baker and tevaker, what is the effect of this additional letter at the beginning of the future tense? Well, first of all, it makes it longer. Baker is shorter than tevaker. And this is actually in literature, the explanation why it actually came into the language is that when you use the future tense to express a command, the command is less aggressive because the word is longer. Could be, yeah. There used to be an outdated option, which means, forget about it. I'm telling you, and then you understand things better, but don't use it. That's why I call it an outdated option, to add na. Na, you see it sometimes in na lo lagat, please don't touch. It's a form of courtesy to add to something. So you could have said here for visit, baker na. But seriously, I don't even know if Benjamin Herzl spoke like this. Anyway, so forget about it. It's outdated. However, the imperative is shorter than the future tense. Well, that is evident. That might also lead to a more immediate result that is expected. So it sounds more commanding because it's more aggressive, okay? However, shorter than the future tense when can we say that? Well, we can say that in Pa'al and PL, because if we go back here, Hesber and Tasbir, this is Hif'il, it didn't make things shorter. Hesber, Tasbir. These are different vowels, but the same amount of vowels. So here, this explanation does not fit. Okay, guys, rule of thumb, and please, 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 rule of thumb. We are not talking about laws, and this is not written in stone. It's a rule of thumb, okay? So, rule of thumb, in nif'al, hif'il, and hitpa'el, future tense is just good to go in colloquial Hebrew, okay? Okay? In colloquial Hebrew, please. And when it is Pa'al and PL, then there is more use of imperative. The shorter, the better. But remember, it depends on how you want to say it. Maybe you want to turn that sentence around in a whole and you don't make it an imperative at all. But when you say to somebody, please have a seat, you most of the time will say shev and not tishev. Seriously. I hope this is a guide to you. PL Pa'al, high chances you're using the real imperative. Okay, guys, this was it. As I said, it's not clear cut. It's a rule of thumb. I still hope it was helpful for you. Let me know in the comments what you think, and I hope I see you in the next video. Neshikot. Shalom.